Hey, later you drag the tiebreaker. You know. Just now the first match you drag the tiebreaker for the controlling. Keep it. Keep it. It's time. It is time. Keep it. Keep it and Leon. You can run one mark first. Okay. They do the warm up first. You can wait for them to come back. Okay.
Test. Oh, test. Oh.
Showcase for after this.
Yesterday didn't manage to test as much as possible. You here since what time yesterday?
Yesterday was here, but
All right, we are back with our final match of today for the Osumania Division quarterfinals. We are back at the RGB LAN tournament. We have Gaslightmyself versus Mabayu. And this might be the closest match we've seen today, as both players are very similar in seed. But yeah, joining me again is my co-caster, Leon.
Hi, it is me again. You get to hear my voice.
Yes, we love that.
As you mentioned, this will be the final match of the day for Mania at least. And then later, evening, nighttime, we'll have the showcase. But yeah, back to this one, Gaslight versus Mabayu. What do you think so far? Any thoughts about these two players?
Well, Mabayu used to go by the name Blitz, and if you don't know who Blitz is a very OG player. He's been playing Mania since the early 2016s to I think around there.
Yeah,
and,
long time ago.
Long time ago, and he was one of Malaysia's top 40 players actually until he decided to switch to Standard. But it seems like he's very much back into the Mania scene, and I mean he's made it all the way here, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, we'll see how he's able to keep up with this new kind of a generation of map pools, especially when you go from playing casually or even just playing back then and then now playing these more recent tournament maps. It's just very difficult to get used to.
Absolutely. And speaking of new generation, we have Gaslightmyself, who is a relatively new player coming into the tournament scene and the Mania scene in general. They have been putting up some promising scores. I mean, they've been playing they're a bit of a push player, but they also focus more on the accuracy side of things. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he's gonna show us today.
Yeah, and while we're yapping away, they already concluded their bans and their protects. So pretty fast this lobby is going. So we have Gaslight protecting Rise 4 and banning Rise 3. Meanwhile, Mabayu protect Rise 1 and banning Hybrid 2. Sorry, Allen 2. Okay, so pretty good bans and picks, I would say. Mabayu banning Allen, definitely seeing how Gaslight play Allen quite well in the warm-up.
Yeah, and he actually beat Blitz on that, so maybe Blitz is not really feeling the long notes today. Maybe he's more focused on Rice. I mean, if I think back, I think, yeah, he used to be more of a Rice-based player, but, I mean, I want to focus on how Gaslight has protected Rice 4. That's the one core jack map that we have not seen played today.
That is true. Even I don't want to play that. So we'll see. We'll see how he goes through with that Rise 4 pick. Again, 140 BPM, semi-dense core jack. That is no joke. Yeah, it seems like we have Hybrid 2 as the first pick from Gaslight either way. So going straight into the hybrids. Hybrids, I would say, is a bit neutral zone. Both players can play Rise and hybrids. It's whoever chokes the most losers, basically.
But yeah, I think both of these players are prone to getting a bit of shit misses here and there. But it depends on where they miss as well and how bad of a miss do they tank. Because the accuracy is a major factor as we've seen in the previous matches. So
yeah, this Hybrid 2, very technical overall, switching between very awkward plays, Allens, and with very tight Rise bursts. Very difficult, all in all. As I mentioned the last match, this map pool is in between like low to mid-range World Cup level. So very difficult. It seems like we're starting, but the positioning...
there we go.
Oh, never mind. Just Klein being funny as usual.
Just Klein having a little bug issue, but starting over, I think that's not a client issue that Mabayu has dropped under the 99% mark, and it seems like he's missed as well.
Yeah, just a very rough intro, sadly, missing within the first 200 nodes. But he's rapidly climbing, will climb back to 99 soon. Meanwhile, Gaslight is hovering on the 99.
That's actually really impressive accuracy we're seeing from Gaslight over there.
Oh wait, actually.
As Mabayu drops another miss on pretty much a relatively easy part of the map, as we're getting into the PI section now, and this is where we're gonna see a lot of those act drops and maybe even those misses like
yeah,
right there.
Both sides trading basically, but Mabayu taking the biggest hit. Overall, just hitting very early. A lot of this Rise, the shields, catching both players off guard here.
Yeah, Mabayu dropping under the 98%, and Gaslight himself dropping under 99, but it's not going to matter as the accuracy difference is about roughly 1%, and the score lead is around 20k in Gaslight's favor, so I think that this pick is working out really well for him.
Yeah, it really is working out so far. Both players overall are hitting early, as you can see the UR bar, but 1% difference is quite massive, and going to the back half of the map, last quarter left actually, a lot of these mini jacks thrown into the mix, lots of switches between Allen and Rice.
Yeah, these stacked long notes are really hard to time, and as you can see, mabayu dropping so many 200s over there.
Yeah, they managed to find their footing, but again, the accuracy difference. Are you trying to climb? Now the difference is 0.8%. Going to the last part, nothing too crazy actually. The last part.
It's actually kind of close, but yeah, I think there's not much map left, and the first point is going to go to Gaslight. Well picked, well done, good pick.
Yeah, pretty good pick. So 36,000 points in terms of score difference. And yeah, Gaslight wins the accuracy game as well, actually.
Yeah, so I
by
think
a long shot.
I think he's picking towards his opponent's weakness, actually, because he scouted out with that warm-up, and it seems like mabayu struggles a lot on the long note-based picks, so hybrid is definitely going to help him, and seeing how mabayu's banned one of the long note maps leaves him, with a lot of options, actually.
Yeah, the Rice map pool, it all comes down to what kind of game you want to play. If you want to go for pure push, you have Rice 3 to go extremely difficult, or you want to go for something like Rice 2, a bit very long map but very accuracy oriented. You also have Rice 1. Honestly, very good song, Rice 1, but has never been picked yet.
I'm pretty sure Rice 1 has been picked.
Okay, I might be dumb then, but we'll see if they pick any of the Rice, basically.
I mean, it probably was picked, but we just didn't see it because A9 was playing with flashlight, so...
Oh yeah, that's true.
We couldn't really see the map, but maybe we can now.
Fair enough. Okay, so now it'll be... Yeah, just waiting for mabayu to pick.
Oh,
there you go. So
yep.
Rice 3 will be the pick from him.
It's Rice 2.
Rice 2, my bad.
Yeah. Alright, so Rice 2, yeah, I mean, it's pretty much what we expected from mabayu, being a more hands-on on Rice and more of a stream player, maybe, because this map features a lot of, dump patterns, weird snaps, graces.
Yeah, this is by Hinako, so Chinese mapper. To describe this map, it's just vibe mapping.
Right.
This is just vibe mapping.
Yeah.
So the patterns don't have a coherent rule being set. It's just the flow of the map goes very well, and it's gonna be for 4 minutes. So
Yeah,
it's all eyes on Gaslight actually, if they can maintain the accuracy and most importantly the combo.
Yeah, it is the longest map of the pool, excluding the tiebreaker. But we're seeing some long notes in my Rice map. What's going on?
Okay, man, stop crying. It's just a little bit. There's just some very simple intro. Oh, but actually, mabayu getting a random shit miss. Actually, this may be very unfortunate.
Oh, and another one. Are the nerves getting to him?
It could be. The venue is also a bit cold, so he just needs to find his footing in this intro. Gaslight being involved, starting off really good, 99%, almost to mid 99%.
Yeah, I mean, this is relatively a calm section of the song. As I mean, it's building up to what's supposed to be the hardest part of the chart. But we've already seen 2 misses and a 99% drop accuracy in mabayu's favor. So I don't know. Gaslight is just holding on to that combo, and I think that's all he has to do for now if he wants to keep in the lead.
That's true. mabayu actually managed to find his footing again. Just still hitting quite early on these patterns. Now we have this mix of like kind of jump shooting pattern. Gaslight actually getting 1 miss here, but that was very clean, 0 dent on the accuracy, and mabayu just trades it right back.
Yeah, these trades, I mean, they're only helping Gaslight in the long run, as I mean, we're approaching the first third of the map that's done, and I think that's one PI section done as well. We're coming in with some jacks, some trills, some 1/4 snap notes, and that's another break from mabayu.
Yeah, very unfortunate breaks here and there, and despite not dropping accuracy anymore, all those misses will accumulate, and Gaslight is actually pushing the accuracy a little bit more, trying to push the lead as much as possible as we're only halfway into the map. This mix of like these jump streams and jack patterns going in and out.
I mean, with how things are looking right now, I think this is going to be a breakpoint to Gaslight.
Highly possible, yeah. This lead is pretty sizable actually, considering the lead, and both players are pretty proficient actually, all in all, playing this kind of maps.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier before the match started, both of these players are very prone to shit missing, but they know how to hold their own. But I think it just comes down to, you know, just not tapping, pushing the key down far enough, or maybe just completely misreading a pattern in general. But
Yeah, that's true.
it's just one or two notes, like you know, in a random part of the map. So it just comes down to, you know, how consistent are these players. And you know, as we reach the final third, approaching the final quarter of the map, I mean, Mabayu has dropped under the 99%, and Gaslight has been pretty much stable throughout the entire map so far.
Yeah, and here's the trill, very
Oh.
funny trill, still no major mess up. Guess like they have been trading misses, just Mabayu trading way more than they should, than he should, and going back into this more denser part actually. It adds a
Yeah.
bit more density and complexity to it, but overall the same.
Yeah, I absolutely get what you mean by vibe mapping, because yeah, this really suits the song, as it's just a vibrant amount of patterns, you know, jacks here, streams there, broken streams, you know, just everything thrown at you. Any type of rice patterns, we got some grace in there as well. But in terms of, you know, how our competitors are going, the lead is in Gaslight's favor with 23,000 points, and so far I don't think it's going to be shifting anytime soon. Both of these players, they found their step, they found their footing, they've stabilized. But oh, as I say that, Mabayu drops, and that's not going to do him any favors as the
It's
map
gonna
comes.
require a meltdown from Gaslight or someone messing with him. But if nothing else, we are approaching the end of the map here very, very soon. And it's gonna be the first breakpoint actually for this match.
Yeah, it's going to be 2-0 in Gaslight's favor. Another drop there, it's not going to mean much, as the lead is already decided, and that's it.
Yeah, actually, unfortunate turn of events. They didn't go as well as Mabayu hoped. Ratio-wise, they're actually pretty similar. They are
Yeah,
exact same.
very
actually.
similar,
They are the
yeah.
exact same. It's just Mabayu trading a bit more misses and very sporadic accuracy drops. Yeah, pretty good run.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Gaslight right now, you know, you have all to play for. You know, you can go anywhere.
Definitely Alan.
yeah.
I would not be surprised to see Alan.
Gaslight's asking if we want to borrow one from the crowd.
Borrow one.
Oh, apparently Mabayu's having some keyboard issues.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That would explain a lot actually. These uncharacteristic drops. If anyone from the kind audience would like to sponsor a keyboard for our player.
Okay, we'll have a technical pause to see if you know, some keyboard issues can help,
Yeah.
can be fixed. Oh, okay. Well, that was a short break, but I think we're all good to go. Now the pick goes to Gaslight, as he just won that break point.
Yeah, so now we're at 2-0. Gaslight with a lot of options to pick. It all comes down to whatever map he's most comfortable with.
To be honest, I think he's gonna favor the which map did Mabayu ban? I think he banned Longo 2 or Longo 1, because we're
Yeah.
going with Longo 3.
Oh my days. Okay. So we are going for LN3. So I said last round, LN3 easily the hardest LN off the pool. Definitely a very hard challenge for Mabayu, because this is a very kind of recent kind of mapping. This map is not that old and features a lot of crazy LN technicalities that really you need to play a lot of recent maps to kind of understand.
That is true, but hey, maybe the keyboard issue has fixed itself now, so we might be seeing a comeback.
Well, let's see.
But yeah, I mean, we've seen this map played a couple times today, and I mean, it's one of the higher, if not the highest star rating map that we have in this pool.
Yeah, that's true. And going into it, actually, this will be very short map. Actually, no, decent sized map.
I mean, 2 minutes.
2 minutes, yeah. 2 minutes of non-stop action. If you somehow forgot about this map is basically just a lot of kind of mixed LNs, lots of crazy releases, tight gaps. Very easy to misread chunks of these patterns.
Yeah, it's just gonna be dense long notes all the way through. We're gonna be coming in with some shields, some anchors, some tough releases. But I mean, right out the gate, Gaslight actually getting a lower accuracy compared to Mabayu.
That's right.
But
the Mabayu trading with a miss actually now a bit more on equal footing. Gaslight
he trades it right back.
trades it right back. Yeah, very prone to misses. This is a very difficult map pool.
Oh,
Yeah, they need to be careful going to the key icon now. Very, very tight LN gaps.
oh, it's actually flickering. The score is flickering for the first time in this tournament. Both players trading misses. The
Yeah,
score
this-
gap.
This score gap is very close actually.
And this, like you said, it's not really a long chart. It's only 2 minutes, so whoever stabilizes first is gonna have the upper hand.
Yeah, and this map doesn't give you any chance to stabilize. This kind of tight burst keeps going. Mabayu trades it back. Now it's Gaslight.
That was a massive miss, but another miss comes from Gaslight. But that act drop was so big from Mabayu's side, and I don't think it matters. I don't think the miss trade matters at all.
Wait, we still have 1/3 of the map. These patterns do not let out. Mabayu is chain missing here. These patterns are very difficult.
The lead grows. Gaslight trades the misses back, but the lead is still at 10,000 points of difference.
Yeah, but Gaslight needs to hold. If he's not careful, he can chain this himself as well.
Both players miss, but I don't think. Yeah, the map is coming to a close.
Yeah, the map is done. There is nothing left.
For a moment there.
Very scary for a moment.
Yes,
yeah.
for a moment there. We might have seen something special.
Whoa,
right there.
chill. Hold it.
Oh, come on, this is the easy part of the map. Come on, it's the ending. But yeah, wow. Just in a second right there, the score difference turned from 10,000 to 20,000. But yeah, we have now reached match point for Gaslight. I wonder, is the keyboard issues really fixed or not?
Yeah, seems like it's all good. With that, we will continue. Mabayu just getting unfortunate chunks of choke actually. You can see in the graph there, very major drops, which will put a heavy dent on your overall score.
Well, Mabayu's going for the Rice
Yo,
one, which
it's Rice one, yeah,
we did expect it.
Good
but-
song, by the way.
Yeah, it is a banger. But I have to remind you that Gaslight hasn't picked his protect map yet.
That
And he
is true.
protected Rice 4.
Yeah, so Rise 1 pure streams actually, but decently difficult as well. This is nearing. I'm not exactly sure of the BPM, but definitely around 350 at least. So
Yeah, it's
relatively fast. Very fast. So it's all up to Gaslight if he's able to maintain and keep up this level of speed, this pure speed challenge.
I mean, this chart, it should be right up Mabayu's like alley, you know, in terms of skill and skill sets.
That is true, yeah.
So all eyes on Mabayu as the tournament life is on the line right now.
Yeah, actually, yeah. This is already match point. So if Gaslight manage to take this, they will move on to the next round. And Mabayu will be out.
And it will be a major upset actually, as Mabayu is technically the higher seed in this tournament than Gaslight.
That's true. And going through this first part here, nothing too crazy yet.
it's a major act drop from Gaslight though. I think he rushed a few of the streams right there.
Yeah, that's true. Not the best start, but that intro is still relatively calm compared to what we have coming later in this match.
Yeah, someone that had a good start was well, I was gonna say it was Mabayu, but he just dropped a couple 200s right there.
Yeah.
I think traded as well by Gaslight, who
Right,
missed
here we
the
go.
drill actually,
Yeah, here we go.
but drops the first miss.
Yeah, here we have, sorry, this is 300 BPM stream, so Gaslight really holding on. I think this is a bit out of his comfort range here, dropping a lot of his accuracies, and then that miss, as you mentioned.
But I mean, the map is quite forgiving as it gives you like these little pockets of space to breathe, like this part right here, as we go straight back into the streams right after, like right now. Mabayu did drop one, but his accuracy is carrying him.
That's true. This stream pretty much switches between these like 1-6 and then these 1-8 streams during the dancer parts. There are these random doubles scattered throughout, so that adds density in the streams. And going to another dance part, Gaslight really holding on for dear life, but Mabayu misses, trading some accuracy back. Oh,
But traded right back.
yeah, that's unfortunate.
Gaslight was holding a higher combo, but it's just that so many 200s were dropped in that stream right there.
Yeah, this map, especially those kind of dancer patterns, is just pure test of your speed.
And although you get these sort of breaks in between, it won't really matter as if you're gonna miss on or even drop more accuracy on the stream section. So
Yeah, oh, and this very dense. Both players holding it. So we're going into the last part of the map. Again, the repeat of the streams we've been seeing. We're holding 99. Gaslight getting another miss and trading a lot of accuracy.
Mabayu playing to his strengths right now, hovering over the 99% mark. But yeah, that score lead.
Yeah, it's just growing. Gaslight probably running out of steam towards the end of this map. Very unforgiving in this last section.
Yeah, and judging by those misses, I think Gaslight's out of stamina.
Yeah, out of stamina, sadly. And the score gap is massive at this point. Mabayu
Someone that-
easily takes this.
Someone that's not running out of stamina though is Mabayu with comboing that ending, and he hits it as he takes his first point of the match.
Finally, a point on the board here. Only 2 misses by Mabayu. Very, very clean run, I would say.
It was looking a bit shaky at the start there, but I think just the pure stamina and consistency issue for Gaslight just cooked him at the end there.
Yeah, that is true. Very good pick by Mabayu. Finally, a point on the board.
But yeah, I mean, Gaslight's opting for his Protect pick right now, and it's the first time we're seeing Rise 4 played today. This is going to be the Core Jack map.
All right, this is very interesting.
This is interesting because I mean, judging by what we just saw, you wouldn't think Gaslight's a physical sort of player.
Yeah, that is true. Contract is a very funny skill set. Like, it's very, I would say, basic kind of pattern. Requires a lot of, basically a lot of stamina, a lot of physicality needed. As long as the pattern is within your BPM comfort range, then you can play it. Once it's like 5 or 10 BPM higher, that's completely unplayable for you.
Yeah, absolutely. And to be honest, I don't know much about Mabayu's like Jack skill set. I mean, I do know he's a prominent Rise player, but how does he fare on the Jacks? Would this turn in his favor?
Yeah, we'll find out.
Coming
Starting the map already.
I mean, coming in at OD9, this is already really high judgment, and just under 3 minutes of just pure dense Jacks. Yeah, I wish these players good luck.
Yeah, pretty calm start, but you rapidly introduce these speed jacks and then transitioning into the denser pod jacks. And here we go.
It's just gonna be this.
This for basically 2.5 minutes.
Right.
It's not consistent in terms of density, but it does ramp up and down occasionally.
That is true. I mean, right out the gate, Gaslight dropping accuracy by a sufficient amount, but he's not dropping misses though, because Mabayu just dropped. But
Yeah.
he does keep the accuracy advantage.
Yeah, Mabayu has that very strong accuracy, 0.7 before he dropped. And then here we go. That transition, both players hit it cleanly. Gaslight will still maintain the combo going forward.
Oh,
never mind.
there's
That
the
he trades back the miss. Yeah.
Oh, but it's traded right back. The score gap's widening a bit. It was closing in, but more
Yeah,
shit misses
mabayu.
coming out from mabayu.
Yeah, Mario losing their footing sadly. These jacks, right? There's a lot of 3-note angles
Ooh.
hidden between.
That was a massive act drop from Gaslight, and the score lead is flickering.
Yeah, he needs to be careful. It's flickering. It's going to Mabayu's side actually. Now we're only halfway through the map.
This is what I wanted to see. We're
Oh,
halfway
these
through the
long
map.
jacks.
This is what we want to see. Some close match. We told you this was going to be the closest matchup today.
Yeah, definitely. And that was the first part of the map done. And then we switch back into this semi-dense quad jacks again.
I think both players are gaining their footing back. Mabayu clawing at that 99% mark. He reaches it as we get into a little break. But after this, the last third of the map is going to be unrelenting. It's just going to be pure jacks towards the end as we get into it.
The transition again, both players hitting cleanly. You see these quads, very easy to mess out. Gaslight getting 100 over there, losing accuracy, but he needs to maintain the combo because if Mabayu trades like that, it's very easy to get back the point.
But this is dense. This is really dense. Both players are missing. Both players, their consistency.
Yeah, it's all about who can hold on to the end. These 3-note anchors.
Oh, more misses. This is his protect.
Oh,
but that was a
Mabayu.
massive drop.
Massive drop of Mabayu, but it's still
But the
very
accuracies,
close.
the trading accuracies.
Hold your breath, hold your
Oh,
breath.
there's a miss from Gaslight. More misses from Gaslight.
Can Mabayu hold it and close it out cleanly?
There's not much map left. He needs to hold that combo if he wishes to take a second point and prevent Gaslight from reaching
Long jacks.
the
Oh,
win.
very
That's another miss
difficult.
from Gaslight. I think that's it. And that's a second point for Mabayu.
My goodness. In a surprising turn of events, Mabayu.
With the break point right back.
Breakpoint right back. Yeah, that is true. Gaslight just unable to hold out towards the end there. The end pretty dense, and then that long jack as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was intense, and that's what I wanted to see today.
All right, so that was another breakpoint, like we said. So now it's Mabayu's turn to pick.
Yeah.
What options does he have?
That really surprised me how Gaslight he after seeing Mabayu's consistency on Rise, he goes for Rise 4. So maybe that was a mistake on his part.
Oh, that was still pretty close. Just didn't go out the way he hoped it would be. But right now, there's only 2 maps, Allen and Hybrid, and there's no shot. He's picking Allen. Never mind, he picked Hybrid. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. We're going Hybrid 100%.
We are going Hybrid. So Allen 1 will be the only map that is not played here.
Yeah, this is Mabayu's chance to bring it to tiebreaker.
Indeed.
I mean, we've seen tiebreaker once today, but I don't think it's been this close.
Yeah, this is like real legit possible tiebreaker.
They are really actually tied in terms of skills. I mean, we've seen how both players have performed on both of their skill sets. So
Yeah, that's true.
favorably, Gaslight would take this in terms of having that long note accuracy.
Yeah, so the dichotomy is Gaslight has that Allen accuracy, but Mabayu has that Rise proficiency as well. So it's all about if they can maintain their proper balance.
Absolutely, and nerves must be skyrocketing right now.
That's true. First roll, managed to hit it very well.
They're very close.
And here we go.
Here comes the long notes. The comboing.
Yeah.
Actually, very similar accuracies from both players. Mabayu dropping accuracy under the 99% mark. But as long as he can hold that full combo though, I think he's still in the running.
That's true. Both players holding that FC, Mabayu dropping some accuracy, but Gaslight will drop the miss actually, making it relatively close here.
Oh yes, the score lead. It's pushed over to the other side.
Yeah, this map, no crazy technical patterns going on. It's just very straightforward, all 4-4.
Drop drill? They hit it.
Mabayu dropping a little bit accuracy, but
Oh, the
barely-
score gap.
just barely holding the lead here.
300 points of difference.
Feels like if 1-200 would flip the score,
And
but
I think that was the 200 that you
was the
mentioned.
200.
But traded with a miss as well. that doesn't help Mabayu at all.
Yeah, just before the drop as well. The drop featuring a very dense Ellen actually.
And in the blink of an eye, the score gap is 25,000 now.
Yeah, Mabayu just chaining a lot of bad judgments there. And he's still chaining a lot, eating all of this very early, now down to 98.
It's just the longness, man.
It really is just a longness, this explosive longness during these sections.
And yeah,
And there's gonna be one more right here, but
there is one more, but that's not enough. We're not gonna be seeing tiebreaker 2 times today because Gaslight's gonna close it out. He's gonna shut the door and he's gonna claim his 4th point. Oh, with a miss, but
it's
hey,
okay. The
it's a
score
point.
lead, the score lead is massive.
And that's the
by this
match.
point, yeah. That it will be the
GGs.
match.
It was
GGs.
close. It was close, but yeah, that was our final match of today. Congratulations to both players and congratulations to Gaslight for making it into semifinals.
Yeah, congratulations.
What an upset, actually. No,
Yeah, quite the upset
he
actually.
was the underdog going into this matchup,
Yeah, definitely.
but he came out on top. And GGs to Mabayu as well. Thank you for coming out and playing your heart out. Very nice, very nice.
Indeed.
But yeah, that does it for our matches for Osu Mania today. We're gonna be moving on to the Archaea section, so I'll saying goodbye to you because you'll be playing in it.
Yes. Goodbye.
What do you think about your opponents so far?
Pretty scary.
Scary?
I might be cooked.
You were seed 1 though.
Fake seat one.
All right, well we'll have to see that. But if you're part of the Osu Mania people, don't go away yet because we'll be having the semi-final map pool showcase right after the Archaea segment. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, stay tuned.